Hello everyone, welcome to Sources classes. So in this video again we'll be continuing our discussion with respect to questions pertaining to the quantitative aptitude section of the paper. So we'll have taken a few questions from the paper itself, and then subsequently we'll try and solve this question so that whenever we come across questions such as this, we are easily able to solve the same. Okay. So having said that, okay, if we talk about the QA section this year around, the papers seem to be a little bit on the difficult side. That is the question that were asked this year around. They seem to require an in-depth understanding of the subject matter just to solve them, and in return, they were more complex as compared to previous year's question. That is, they were more calculation intensive and in turn required more time to solve. So contributing towards making the section and the paper more difficult. Okay. So what we'll be doing is we'll be taking a look at the questions in front of us pertaining to the paper itself, and then subsequently try and solve this question so that whenever we come across questions such as this further down the line, we are easily able to solve them. Okay. So we'll start off with the number 55. Mark price is 20% higher than cost price. A discount of 20% is given on the mark price by this type of sale. There is, okay. So let mark price is 20% higher than cost price. So let cost price equal to rupees 100, and it's given that mark price is 20% more than cost price. So mark price is 20% more. That is, mark price will be 120 because it is 20% more. Again, selling a discount of 20% is given, therefore selling price will be 80% of mark price, that is 80% of that would be 0.8 into 12, so 96. Okay, so 96 is given. Okay, so now what we are being asked, what is the type of sale? So here you can see CP is 100, SP is 4. So there is clearly this is discount was again 20%. Okay, discount equal to 20% in this case. We are seeing a loss of rupees 4. Therefore 4% loss. Okay. Now this again could have been solved by another easy way by using successive percentage change. Okay. So first we have plus 20 because markup. So plus 20. Then we have minus 20 because of discount. So minus 20. Then again what we have, minus 20 or plus 20 minus 20 by 100. Okay, this two gets cancelled. Then we have minus 400 by 100 or 4% minus, that is loss 4%. Okay, so either way, you know the formula again, a plus b plus ab by 100. So either you could have solved it this way or this way. So anyone is correct. Okay, you could have attempted any way possible. So I hope it is clear. Let's now move on to number 56. A chair is listed at 350, is available at successive discount of 25% and 10%. Then the selling price of the chair is, okay, so we'll use successive in this case. Okay, otherwise it will be simply quite cumbersome. 25 and 10. So that is discounts. First discount is 25% and second discount is 10%. Okay, so using successive we have a plus b plus ab by 100. So therefore discount, so minus 25 minus 10 minus minus plus 250 by 100. Okay, so this will be minus 35 plus 2.5. so this in turn will be minus 32.5. that is discount will be equal to 32.5%. okay, so we have a discount of 32.5%. now if we further look at same, our list price is 350. So 100 minus 32.5 into 350, that is, it will come out to be 67.5 by 100 because it's a percentage thing into 350. That would give us rupees 236.25 as our answer. Okay, option C will be the correct answer. So I hope it is clear to you again. So having said that, we'll move on to number 57 now. A trades when Marx is good at such a price that after allowing a discount of 15%, he makes a profit of 20%. Okay. What is the mark price of the article whose cost price is 70%? 170. Okay. So we are given cost price equal to 170. Okay. So it said that he makes a profit of 20%. So therefore, selling price in this regards will be 1.2 into CP. Okay, that is 1.2 into 170. That would come out to be like rupees 204. Okay, so selling price is 204. Now is given that we have been provided a discount of 15%. So therefore mark price will be okay. Selling price will be 15% discount, that is 0.85 of mark price. Okay, so therefore mark price can be written as 204 by 0.85 or rupees 240. Okay, 240 will be our answer. So this is one way of doing this. So this particular question can be solved in another way. Okay, so now try and notice something. This same question I can do this as, because CP is the same, so we can simply do 1.2 CP will be 0.8 MP. Okay, we could have done it this way only. So therefore MP can be written as 1.2 by 0.8 into CP, or 3 by 2 into CP. CP is 170. This will come out to be 85. So if I have 40, oh sorry, it's 85. Sorry, my bad. Hang on. 0.85. 0.85 into 170. Okay, so this would come out to be 200. So 200 into 1.2, that should be 240. Okay, so either way this would have been the right answer. So I hope these questions are clear to you. All the three questions we have discussed. For a couple, we have discussed two different ways of solving the same. So you could have opted for either of the way. You can actually opt for either of the way to solve this question. The shortcut or the traditional approach, both will come in handy whenever you prepare for any examination. So in case you have any doubt with regards to the way we solve this question, kindly go through the video a couple of times and then subsequently try and attempt this question. And also for the question in which we have shown multiple approaches, try and understand both the approaches and solve the question both the ways, so that you are aware of the same. Okay, now that's it. Try and solve this question, keep the videos a reference, it should be more than enough. Okay, now having said all of that, in case you're looking for a detailed solution of the entire paper, feel free to get in touch with us. The entire paper, if you're looking for solution with respect to the QA section, the LRDI, VA section, also the GI section, we'll be more than happy to provide you with the same. For that, you can go through the description where you will find a bunch of details like our website URL, our email addresses, our numbers for call, text or WhatsApp. Feel free to connect with us on all those lines, okay? Whichever is convenient to you. So feel free to get in touch with us with those. Okay, now having said that, in case you are looking for any help with regards to your computer exam preparation, for any preparation, feel free to connect with us. Or also if you have any doubt with respect to any subject or any concept wise explanation if you need, so we'll be happy to provide you with the same as well. So anything in this sort, please feel free to look us up in this regards. Okay, now if you like the video, make sure you like, share and subscribe to the channel, so we will keep coming up with relevant content such as this further down the line as well. With all that said and done, I'll be signing out. Thank you so much.